After quickly dealing with the spined devils, there was a long conjecture, as Million sat there, gutting and dissecting them, of Hisoka and the others interrogating this spined devil as best as they could. And then after a few clashes of interest and a few lines of she probably sucks his cock every night.
Sorry, what?
Making sure that half of us are listening.
When the spined devil kept spitting insults at Hisoka and saying he probably sucks the master's cock every night, in which Hisoka had attempted to throw the spear at the spined devil, which Ironstride quickly blocked it just so they could at least try to get more answers before ending this miserable creature's life. To which, after Hisoka had gone below to regain his focus, especially after the fact of hearing the name Madeline. Or Madeline.
Madeline.
Thank you. As I was not entirely sure which pronunciation. But you did hear the name Madeline. Fair enough. So, after that, Memdosh had proved to be disturbingly useful in the matter of fact of being able to, between fear, confusion, and a paralysis ray, and constantly stuffing food pile after food pile after food pile down the spine devil's throat, and kind of giving it a huge sense of disturbed fullness, overstuffed, and not killing it outright, but extreme discomfort and overall mental confusion and fuckery, and tormenting it for a good few hours. God damn it. So, after a good few hours, of which Memdosh finally got the name, in which Hisoka would recognize the name of Cain, the vampire lord which your order had chased after before, as well as the clan family being the Devil Seekers.
Why is Kanye in there?
I don't know, I mean, you could pronounce it Kane. Okay.
Max Kane.
Listen.
But of course, after finding out that the location of the city that, or well, air quotes location of this being not too far from Sleet Run and no further, I'm gonna send fucking Coop Hoshak after you. And not young Coop Hoshak, old Coop Hoshak. Lich Coop Hoshak.
No.
Also, Valus, did you notice that I told you what the armor was?
Yes.
Okay.
I've already added that to my statistics.
It was really cheap, even if it wasn't magical. It was still a good deal.
Yeah, I was listening to it. He said 500. I was like, excuse me?
That's what Masiba is so great for. Cheap prices.
Because he takes it off of dead people.
Pretty much. Trades it for shrunken heads. So, after hearing that it is in Helmfirth, in which the Devil Seekers have been, as well as Cain Rolfond, it has been an obvious destination, which after the Gargeron front is concluded, when Ironstride is done exploring this location. At this point, we do come back as everything is a easy drift, and as Bradimir actually got to know and roll some dice with a Korth and Memdosh and kind of find out a little bit more if, she's just trying to be a shyster with him, or she is purposely being dishonest just to see what else she can get from him.
She wants that dick.
So, as we come back and getting closer to the Gargeron front, as you are playing dice, and you can see that Memdosh and Korth, and I would imagine you, Bradmere, have had quite a bit of fire wine.
Sure thing.
Fuck. Oh, Jesse.
You go down and it's just pink mist everywhere, and it smells
God.
smells like sex.
Good thing I
Smells
can't
like
smell.
Bard in here.
Yeah,
Smells like bird in here.
concentrated sex. At this point, the ship has been getting flown by Telrath for the time being, as the spined devil lays sleep strapped to the mast with a broken jaw, missing tongue because Millirin cut it out, and constantly on a regular basis covered with sleeping powder from the bucket of sleep powder that she had collected from Rexiel's wings.
Can I check the mast for damage? Because this thing literally excretes fire from its back.
Yes.
And you guys tied it to one of the most important parts of the ship.
That's
I'm
fine.
standing
Someone
here
recommending.
looking at it.
We cut its tail off. The tail is the fire part.
No, the spines are the fire part.
The spines are on the tail, though.
They said they regenerate extremely quickly.
Tail regenerate.
I mean,
Oh, is he like a lizard? Does it grow back?
how many people have checked?
I mean, I'm standing here sailing. I assume I can see it.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
you can see it.
Eh.
But especially for the initial singe marks on the back of the spined devil, because it's not just the tail, there is actually various spines all over its body, thus giving its name. I mean, it's been tied tightly to it for a while. At the same time, it's been well in asleep. You can kind of see a few shuffle marks here and there for when it tried to wake up.
It's fine.
Why exactly is it still alive?
Captain wanted it.
She wanted to keep extracting spines from it.
Mm-hmm.
Alice is just gonna shrug.
Captain's weird.
So's the crew.
So, at this point, I would imagine going back down below. At this point, Memdosh is kind of tipsy at this point, and you can see he's kind of floating around a little bit hazily. You can actually see that as much as Korth constantly drinks, she doesn't seem that drunk.
She's clearly had practice in all her 500 years. I assume.
Mm-hmm. So, as she continues to play a few more rounds of dice, she sits there and you can tell the gears are turning a bit in her head. So, anyone want to play a little more interesting game?
What game?
I was just about to say that.
I'm not wrong.
No, I just love how everyone's straight to strip dice. As I do, that's all anyone would think.
You had a sultry tone.
Alright, so.
Okay.
Playing for secrets.
Oh.
I have nothing to hide.
Well, then I guess you won't have to worry about losing any bets then.
This is true.
Very well then.
On the initial rounds, I would imagine. You end up losing. Have to tell one secret. Or something that you keep private.
Bella sneaks down. She goes to me.
You hear
Velas,
this?
would you like to join in?
I'm more of a poker kind of guy.
I see.
Does poker even exist in this universe?
I don't know, but I have a deck of cards, and no one wants to play with it because everyone. Memdosh has said multiple times that he can't pick up cards with his hands.
His hands all lack their own.
Yeah.
He's just got it done.
His eye
So
stalks.
I've had a deck of cards this whole time that's been unused.
I mean, you can do other games with other people while Memdosh is sloshed.
We all like rolling dice, so
That's fine, we'll play strip poker afterwards, don't worry.
Sounds like a great idea.
but I
Okay, how
only
do we
have
play
this
dice again? I forget.
question mark.
I should start stripping off his plating.
Oh no, what about
Takes off faceplate. Okay, let's stop playing this.
There's like an actually really human sculpted face.
Oh, totally.
So, obviously, if you don't have proficiency in this, it would just be the flat d20.
So dice.
Cool.
What are we all rolling?
I mean, if you want to throw down secrets or things,
That's not how that works.
double brackets.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Haha!
How do I always win this?
He counts cards.
Nice too, lol.
Well, can't say I wasn't expecting to win every round, but not that quickly. Fine.
You have my full attention.
Am I to ask a question?
Well, if you want to have it conjectured that way, sure.
How old are you really?
You fucker.
Is that offensive?
I'm 183.
So basically 18.
Scandalous.
I mean,
That is my true age. Sorry if that dashes your hopes. She kind of looks to you, Broadway.
you told me you were 520 something.
From my experience, most men like a woman who's well versed. Oh shit, he upped the ante!
Excuse me.
That's a charisma save, right?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh lol, okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
Where is it? Zone of Truth. 13.
Ah, I still beat. Okay.
Oh,
that
Bradamir saved it by 1.
At the same time, that's a mean fucking charisma too. So,
Yep.
Iron Stride and a Korth fail. Memdosh is actually asleep, sleeping against the wall. So he failed.
Nice.
He failed automatically because he is passed out.
Okay, first round done.
Another round.
Of course.
Sure. Oh yeah, Bayless, you can just be like, hey, Brad, why'd you succeed?
It's okay.
What are you talking
I
about?
think
No,
they
didn't.
also know that it failed.
We know it's being cast.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you're like drawing a magical circle on the ground.
Come on, that's
What are
true.
you doing, buddy? Protect me from evil spirits.
Ah!
2 nat 1. 2 nat 1.
Oh shit, it's the end for Iron Stride.
So, Iron Stride being on the losing side.
What sort of secrets was our automaton have?
Did you enjoy working for Virik?
I do not necessarily feel those emotions at the time. Only recently was I more awakened. So I only did as instructed.
I did not know that.
Interesting.
However, I still find it difficult to see between good and bad, as these appear to be subjective terms.
Oh no.
Fair enough. I suppose you've been learning quite a lot from the nice crew of miscreants that we've mishmashed together.
It is an interesting adventure.
Had to go and grow a conscience.
Aside from that enlightenment, shall we go again?
Yep.
Of course.
Oof. You can tell she's kind of like eyeballing people's dice now. It's like,
Just fuck. Radimir, was you really a captain previously?
You'll find out when I lose the dice round, my friend.
Did you not roll?
she got a 7.
And Brad rolled a 1d20 and got an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But you have rolled much lower.
I think he's attempting to bluff.
What are you trying to say?
What the fuck?
Your dice did not win.
It did?
Radimir. It did not.
Points at a Korth's dice.
Hmm.
7 is a lower number than 11.
Oh, is that how this works? I thought it was just whoever's the one that gets to ask whoever the fuck they want questions.
No.
That was not a
Okay, there we go.
specified, that was not a specified rule. It was not a specified rule.
Fair enough. But, yeah, Oakhorth would be subject to either of your questions from both.
Radimir, you can ask a question. I am unsure.
Very well. Of the people on this ship, I'd like you to identify 3 with fuck, marry, and kill.
Holy shit!
That's fucking amazing.
How would you decide that, of course?
I mean,
So you can tell she's thinking very hard on this one.
Take your time. Zone of truth active.
Oh, you,
God, my spelling is horrible tonight.
Maybe type slower. Iron Strider only understands the kill part.
Kill the captain.
Hmm.
You hear the captain go, what?
Mutiny!
You can tell she's like looking at both you and Valus. Fuck you, Mary Valus.
God, who'd want
damn.
Good to know.
Bitch,
I don't understand the question.
I'm surprised she didn't say kill the bird, honestly.
Hey.
She barely knows me.
Of course, must have something against the captain.
It would have been a safe bet. And I
Yeah.
would have been
Clearly,
ready.
clearly she just doesn't like the fact that I've rescued her twice. It's like,
Yeah, she wants
yeah,
to
I'm
die.
not
Third
in
time's the
it.
charm.
has nothing to do with the ship.
I do
She
not
doesn't like your
understand.
youthful looks.
Why would you
Oh.
wish to kill anyone on our crew?
It was a
I'm pretty
hypothetical.
sure I previously expressed I don't really give that much of a shit about the ship. I don't even fly the damn thing.
Don't worry about it, Iron Strider, it's part of the game.
Alright.
Oh. Aside from that bit of information.
Shall we see if my luck holds?
Sure.
I forgot the D, hold on.
Oh no. 120!
Oh, poor Okorath.
Oh,
This,
this
this has been some great times.
Ironstride takes control of this round of gambling.
it is your turn, Iron Strider.
I
You have a
use
question?
what's that up your sleeve and kick Iron Strider.
What?
I guess the wench thought that was her tip.
I don't think so.
Is there a particular reason why you persist with our crew? You've had ample time to make your choice on whether you would like to stay or not, and many other choices to leave.
Ooh, that is a good one.
The DM doesn't know.
And you can tell she's reluctant to answer, but
Zone of Truth compels you.
compelled. She
I mean, she doesn't
have to.
actually have to talk.
So-
Just whatever she says has to be truthful.
Ah,
You did save me from slavery. I do feel indebted in a bit of that, and it is a lot more interesting, though, as well, to have access to some of the nicer pieces of equipment. Especially having my own skiff to use, not having to worry about that.
Understandable.
And aside from that, I would imagine someone would have to guide the ship back to you once again, like when the captain originally jumped off the ship. Chase after you in a dragon.
That was an interesting time.
Oh no, is Baelish joining the fray?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Am I affected by my own zone of truth?
Yes, you
I
are.
assume you
I
did
mean,
cast
it persists
on yourself.
there. It's concentration. So you stepping into it would require you to make your own save, I think.
Oh,
It's true. So you can.
So,
try
hey,
but only you would know if you succeeded.
yeah.
Have we all been using my dice, or has everyone got their own dice?
Korth
I don't
has
have
her
any.
own.
I don't know my.
I would imagine she has been sharing with Bradbury.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I doubt
I
anyone wants to use Memdosh's.
These are my dice.
They're like covered in tongue saliva.
That good old specter
Good old
spell.
aberration juice.
Alright, Valus, will you join us in the 4th round? Oh, this is 5th round.
Pretty sure it's the fourth.
Oh, coming out hot. Oh!
You guys love rolling ones, don't you?
Oof.
Korth is basically just getting interrogated.
Oh yes, but thankfully Baelish joined the fray.
Technically, mine's lower.
Yep. I actually beat all of them. Oh. Valus.
Jump up, cheetah.
Do you have a special someone back home, or maybe a crush?
Ah.
Is there anybody on your mind?
Yes. I have Carlisle. She's my daughter.
Daughter?
Okay, that's not what I meant by love, but sure.
I guess I'll have to choose someone else to marry then.
No, don't worry. I'm not married.
That was his daughter. Fair.
Just going down a real
Valus.
Shakespeare route.
Daddy Valus.
Bayless now, daddy.
Any other questions?
Nope, just the one.
Another go then, I assume.
We roll again.
This music is great for this, by the way.
It is. Ooh.
Oh.
Alright.
I am on fire.
You've rolled 1, 1, 2. The last 3 rounds.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
You know, I think Memdosh switched out my dice again.
Yes, you seem to have hit a spot of bad luck.
If Memdosh had swapped your dice, would they do this constantly?
He's
How
done.
does he do that?
I don't know. I suppose I
Does
guess
he
I'm just
even
trying
get
to
the
aim for
extra dice?
excuses.
It
Well,
is strange where he keeps getting his cheating dice.
Well then, Valus. How about you then? Do you have a question?
Nothing specifically for Korth. He's waiting for Brendan to lose. He really wants Brendan to lose.
Oh, okay.
Where did you receive any training?
you could tell she actually goes a little bit stone-faced at that question. Because, especially after her face, like, shifting from, like, you know, a little bit mischievous to that kind of a serious question. I think you probably hit a sore or sweet spot between that on something that she's kept hushed. Queen Hatharon's elite guard.
I am not sure what that is. But they seem to have trained you well.
Oh, you're so sort of drowned, right?
At this point, you can actually see she actually gets a little shaky around that statement alone. Not anymore.
Interesting.
I can't remember. Was Velis there when she was talking about the Driders last session?
For that, yes.
Okay.
She did mention her family was cursed, which is usually aka outcast in their society. Which she did mention that it was basically an outcasting. Oh.
Alright, well, shall we see if you can beat me now?
I do hope so, unless all my secrets be divulged by a Lux will.
Just how many secrets do you have?
Far too many for one game.
Hey, pretty low.
Ooh,
There you go.
it's your turn to roll the natties.
Korath did not lose.
What?
If.
I've honestly literally forgotten how to.
Slash roll or
I
bracket.
typed. Oh, I was typing out roll.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Did I lose again? Oh, I tied with Brad.
We both lose?
a tiebreaker.
So
You
surely.
guys like to re-roll to see who rolls higher.
Yes, it's a tiebreaker between the both of you. Fine.
Can I add inspiration?
Only if you manage to stealth it, so go ahead and
Is this
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
a saving throw?
for this it would be a reroll to pair off.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
Well, looks like the young...
Well, hold on. What if Iron Stride rolls a 1? That could save me.
Oh, that's just between you two.
no, this is just me when you reroll.
Oh, yeah.
Because we tied.
Alright. Do you have a question for me then? Or shall I choose my own secret?
It's gonna like look really deep into him and say, "Who are you really? Where are you from?"
Very well. For some more backstory out of me, huh? My real
Pretty
name.
much everything you've told me since I got to the ship has been bullshit. I'd like to know something about you.
That's not true. My real name is actually Vladimir Branberry. I have not lied to you about that.
Fuck, my insight bonus is only 1.
Can I insight me?
Well, I know that my zone of truth failed on.
Oh yeah. Okay. And I do not remember my birthplace. I was raised in an orphanage. I left it pretty early to have a life of enjoyment. Traveling as a bard.
Just gonna smile and say, orphans usually can't afford such expensive musical instruments, but
Who
okay.
said I bought it?
Hmm.
Explains why I joined a pirate crew then.
Yes, I didn't really have anywhere else to belong, and this seems pretty fine. Will that be all?
Just gonna shrug. Hmm. I mean, technically, I asked you like 3 questions instead of 1, so.
What was the other part? Want to know? Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay.
You rolling again? Or are we done here?
Well, I'm willing to roll as many times as all of you.
Although I wouldn't mind playing with your card deck, Dallas.
He says as he's already rolling.
Alright, one more round of dice.
They're honest, they're evenly matched.
Yes.
Haha.
Chino, do you want out? Yes. I shall let you escape.
Well, another question for me then. What do you wish to know?
Oh, Cora rolled the highest she can ask.
Oh, she had to
Yeah.
roll off against him. So you
Oh. Hmm. I was gonna ask if, well, the same question you asked me, but you don't seem committed enough for that. Do you have any
Not really.
friends, at least, from your orphanage?
I did. I do not know where they are, if they... I just do not know. I haven't seen them in years. That wasn't much of a question. You can ask another one.
Hmm.
bold man.
Well, this is a game of secrets. I would have told that freely.
Fair enough.
Secrets. Hmm. Don't know what to ask. The Korath or Ironstride want to ask anything?
You can see almost a wicked grin kind of creep over Cora's face.
A bead of sweat rolls down Bradomir's face.
Fuck, I thought it was...
So tell me, young blood, how many women have you slain in bed?
Oof.
Roll 3d10.
The beads just keep coming, like, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Oh, dozens. I could not remember. I haven't enough fingers to count them all.
Ooh.
Far too few fingers.
He only has 2 fingers.
Winky face.
That's like such a non-answer.
Truman.
Sure.
You can't judge me, you're up on the deck.
This is the voice of Talrath in your head calling you a man whore.
Okay.
Shut
I'm gonna
the
say
bird slut.
that thing you do when we fight, when you call people names, does that actually do anything?
I cast Vicious Mockery on Valus.
Oh shit.
I mean, to be fair, every time he's casted, it's done about 2 to 4 damage.
Yeah.
it's,
I know, but it's a cantrip. That's
It
what cantrips do.
doesn't affect Valus at all. Wait, do I have to save
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wisdom? And I get a +2, by the way.
You know, you can add that to your saves and
It's
your
not
options,
a-
right?
Okay, I didn't save. But I feel tickled.
And now.
I see. Your small brain couldn't comprehend what I do, Valus.
Yeah.
Word punches.
So, showing off a bit on ability. Continue on cards, I assume.
Yes. I know poker and blackjack. Will we be playing one of those?
Yeah, Valus is gonna teach him how to play Slate Run Hold'em Poker.
Excuse me, what the fuck is that?
It's like Texas Hold'em Poker, but Texas doesn't exist.
Oh, that's good.
I'm all for this. I do love a good bet.
Is it strip, sleep, run, hold 'em?
If you want to, then Valus clicks his fingers and has an instant extra layer of plate mail on.
I think I take a layer off.
Oh. I like your style, yes. Will you be playing Iron Stride? Oh shit, he's not here, is he?
He can strip.
Can
If you strip him, he'll just fall apart.
I don't know.
Would it be like stripping a whole machine?
One way to find out.
Maybe there's a goblin inside of him and controlling him all.
Would be
One
rather
way to
amusing.
find it.
Fairly sure that's kind of how the captain came to be.
The cap is a
Goblin?
body with a goblin in it. Is that what you're saying?
You know, a suit of armor with a goblin in it.
Oh.
I am not a suit of armor with a goblin in it.
Is Zone of Truth still active?
Oh, yeah, last 10 minutes.
Okay, I believe you.
I was actually thinking that I was a suit of armor with a goblin in it.
It's possible, who knows?
This is the ultimate meta he actually is.
This is a world of magic and machines, apparently.
Start sweating. I don't know what you're talking about.
Iron Stride, would you like to play Strip, Sleet Run, Hold'em? Can you even strip?
I take off my shamag and I'm like, is that how it works?
How many pieces of you can... Okay, sure.
I am functionally one piece.
Uh,
I only take parts off for repair. Otherwise, they are attached.
yes.
Does this work? And I take off my faceplate.
What's underneath?
It's like basically, it's the skeletal structure of a machine. It's all, it's black.
Oh,
it's
like
all
a
edged, and
Terminator?
It's kind of, but not like a bone. It doesn't look like bone structure.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just, it's you see like the little receptacles where my eyes would be, and you see just an intake port where a mouth would be, where just fluids go in.
Oh. That is strange, sure.
When I speak, or you see like a very slight faint glow from the mouthpiece.
Very well then. Valus, how do we play hold him in D&D.
We advance the time forward many hours.
Very much so.
Oh, okay.
With a
Bluff him.
few rolls in between.
Also, yeah, bluffing.
Oh, hell yeah.
A little
So
bit-
imagine how easy it would be to cheat with Zone of Truth if it wasn't so visible.
I'd have the ultimate poker face.
I don't have it.
Face.
I don't
You
have
never know.
emotions.
So, you sit down to play Sleet Strip. So, let's see. Especially since that would probably take like a good hour. Probably.
Yeah, we're just killing time on the way to Lil Nanor.
Let's see. I would say probably roll a deception, just to get advantage, and then your card proficiency.
I don't have card
Deception.
proficiency.
You mean
So I
stealth?
just roll perception? Deception?
Yep.
Sure.
I have the proficiency, but I don't have it set up. Is it usually plus? Yeah, it says +3, isn't it?
Alrighty.
How does this work?
Of course, it's going to roll that for hers. Which she does proficiency with her cards.
It's a deception check, Jesse?
Yeah, so you'd roll the deception, try and get advantage. Obviously, Valus and Bradimir definitely did. Unfortunately, you will not, nor will Korth, so you'll be rolling once. Valus and Bradimir will get advantage.
Oh, okay.
BRB.
I assume you're proficient with cards,
Oh my god.
Bradimir.
Your deception roll.
I'm not.
Alright, so you'd be a flat 20 for both sides.
Okay.
I've got ace high.
Oh.
Pretty good.
So, easy to see, after a good while, that, hilarious enough, first one to continue following her, apparently semi-cursed luck today. Korth, fully naked. Well, you, Bradimir and Valus, actually still have some clothes still on.
Oh no.
But,
You're actually playing strip poker down there.
but as you do see, you could actually see that for a Korth, you can see there are a few scars. Some on her legs look like clearly sword wounds. And then a very intricate silver spider tattoo that goes across her back.
This ain't no Christian vessel.
As you do say, Valus, after she probably does, she would probably just sit down and pour another glass of wine and just. I mean, if you're not going to commit, then what is the fun in that?
I sort of just wanted to play cards, you know.
And we
Paladin comes downstairs and wants to play cards and
Yep,
just, just
we
has
are
a
playing
stripping
cards.
drow next to him.
butt naked drow. Fucking.
Well, I admire your gusto.
I mean, he's not looking, but he's also like a bit embarrassed.
You can tell she's not embarrassed at all. She
You
flaunting what
would
she
see you blushing if you went red.
yeah, she is flaunting what she got because she knows she got it.
Okay.
Damn. Impressive.
Is this a strange cultural game?
Yes. Yes, I answered.
Yes, preferably something you play amongst friends in private.
I don't understand.
I would think we are friends in private.
So far.
Alright, we just playing this until everyone's naked?
I mean, you
I'm
can
the
go.
only winner here.
If nobody's gonna be ashamed of becoming naked, there was the fucking point of strip poker.
Imagine the captain comes down like, okay, you idiots, we're nearly... What the fuck?
Honestly, I thought about it. Millie just doesn't have a reason to go downstairs.
You want to so badly. I can tell.
Uh-huh.
She's got no reason.
I mean, there's the other dragonhide bits and so forth. But
The other what?
Yeah, maybe you could come down here to get some stuff and then see this happen.
there's dragonhide and other pieces down there that you've occasionally stored. Excess with a giant white dragon.
I don't need any dragon pieces for my bow.
Fair enough.
Oh, alright.
Guess you'll miss out on all the nudity.
Gratuitous nudity. So,
Nudity for Iron Stride, is that just taking your faceplate off again?
Yes.
it just zooms up onto the iron giant face, just like, oh! So, that'll probably continue for quite a few hours. Yeah. And up to you boys if you play till everyone's naked. And it's just,
Yeah, and then it just devolves into an orgy.
well, I mean, you could try. But
No.
you can definitely see there are reminiscent battle scars on Akorath, which does kind of lead into belief, especially on the Zone of Truth aspect of that. She probably was either trained by Elite Knights or was one herself.
Very interesting.
Because a good portion of the scars that she does have on her legs fairly clearly tactical, like somebody either going for a main vein or somebody with a pretty devastating weapon.
Oh yeah.
I will ask Akarth about that spider tattoo.
Family crest.
Oh, yes, with the Driders, right?
Not
What?
Jedidas, but the matriarchy.
I see.
This is my house symbol. Unfortunately, that house is no longer amongst the others.
Well, you are still standing.
True enough, but that's only because of my service to the matriarch.
Right.
I was spared out of kindness to my service. The rest were not so lucky. In short, the worst I've ever had was banishment.
I see.
After that, and a lot of frustration in trying to find a new home, especially in a much brighter world, I inevitably got in an argument over some prices and then someone trying to steal my food from me when I had just gotten it, and I may have gotten a little heated at the theft and stabbed him in the throat over it.
Oh, this was the cheese thing.
Yes.
Ah, I remember. A good story.
It is. It's definitely a lot more interesting than the other ones who were about to be sold into slavery. Not a lot of people were very happy that a drow had stabbed a more respected worker from the dockyards in the throat over cheese.
I see.
An interesting
Are we
part
in
nonetheless.
the middle yet? Are we there yet?
So, after getting to know your crewmates a lot more thoroughly, you eventually do come into view of the destination you were heading out to before. That is true.
Yes, I in stride.
I flick Brad really hard.
He does.
What
How
the
would you
fuck?
perceive this sensation?
Painful. Why did you do that?
How would you describe pain?
It is unpleasant. You don't like it, and as a reaction, it makes you want to stop the cause of it.
Thank you.
You couldn't just find that out a normal way, Iron
What
Stride?
do you mean?
Never mind, as you were.
I don't believe I suffer from the sensation of pain when I am struck. I understand when I am damaged, but I do not feel this pain.
But being damaged, is that uncomfortable for you?
It can be.
I think that could be described as pain. Or your equivalent.
Informative.
So, as you do come into sight of the skylines that you were looking for, obviously finishing out your game and all your various questions, you do end up finally seeing the location that you were heading to before.
Oh my god, floating islands.
With other ships.
Oh, the ship's also floating? The floating shipwrecks? That's fucking
This is the
gnarly.
coolest shit. I love it.
That's- Oh my god, look how small our ship is in comparison to that one in the middle.
Where is our
Yeah.
ship? Trying to find it.
On the left.
Top right.
Okay, there it is. Okay,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
No, we're on the left.
Oh,
Middle left.
So,
are you sure about that?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's our ship.
yes, it is.
That's the dragonfly ship.
There's another
Along
one
with
at
your
the top.
various skips.
Yeah.
There are 4 skiffs just set up along the side.
So,
Good, big ass tree.
all of y'all.
All of y'all.
Bringing out that southern twang. But as you do glance over the location that is supposed to be the Gargeron warfront, you do see in the distance huge amounts of stone. Yeah. Only
I'm
70.
just fucking with you, I know.
But you do see huge amounts of stone floating about, some whipping around, others colliding with each other. As you do peer out into the distance, for those who are kind of perceiving over the area, you can see that there are a few other skiffs that are kind of just, milling about the other isles. A small, what looks like kind of like a tower outpost with a few other ships kind of upkept on an island in the distance. And all around, various pieces that look to be almost just riddled with old relics of war, old siege machines and equipment. Others that are seemingly just coated with weapons, and you can even see in the distance there's one that looks like almost to be a gargantuan hand kind of reaching out for a help that's kind of just instilled in the landscape itself. Those you actually do see out in the distance, even though a little bit tougher. I gotta blow those up.
They've got propellers.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
Oh, dang.
That's fucking cool.
yeah.
Air mines. They seem to be surrounding this one island in particular that seems to have some peculiar kind of Stonehenge style artifact on it, along with a open hole in between it. You can see that there's not a lot of other stones near it. The outpost being next to it with one or two skiffs that occasionally float around it, seemingly keeping an eye on it as the air mines are kept in drift with the isle.
Aye, Stride. Does any of this look familiar?
It has been quite some time. I will need to think about it.
Maybe you should ask your friend.
C12, is any of this familiar?
Oh no, he's turning on the voice changer.
Damn right. Got
Do we know about C12?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I paid for C12, so I know if I know about it.
Okay.
None of you can hear him. I'm the only one who can.
Yeah. I just know I bought him a fucking rock he really wanted that cost 7,000.
the ship among the fields. Uses the black ship to assault the Frost Giant's hull on the original outpost of the shores.
How is it floating then, now? Is there an elemental field in this area?
There appears to be an elemental crack not far. Something bleeding through from the elemental plane of air.
Do you know where the primary medical facility was? Or if it is in this area?
If memory serves correct, one of these islands amongst it will have the medical bunker.
Then we should see which of these islands may contain structures.
Proceed with caution. Other units may still be active.
Will they recognize us as a threat?
Possibly.
We will proceed with caution then. Thank you, C12.
As you do here out, especially with the whipping stones kind of hurtling around some of the Sky Islands, others that are just maintaining this field, almost like it's trying to recollect into an island in its own. You know it's going to be fairly difficult to get amongst the 3 larger major islands that you could see out there.
We should probably park nearby on one of the islands that have less debris, and then take the skiffs. They can navigate the fields easier.
What about the other skiffs over there? Are they friendly?
I would not believe so. I am not sure if they are friendly machine. I do not know.
Oh,
I highly doubt we're the first privateers to notice there's an island full of old, unclaimed items hanging around.
Yes, but my kind will still be here, patrolling. It is likely that anyone who would have come here would have been perceived as a threat, if their programming had changed over time.
So we might not be safe coming with you.
It is entirely possible.
Cool, let's do it!
Would you be okay
I'm
with
sure
us
it'll be fun.
fighting these constructs?
You are my crew now. They are no longer doing what they should have been. They were designed to protect the humans and elves.
Oh yeah, hey, alright.
If they do not do that job, then they should be shut down.
Oof, alright.
Go in the dark.
Well, I guess let's go park over here. The cloud will at least make it hard to see if any of these people are hostile.
Are we taking the skiffs over then?
Well, shouldn't we explore the island that we're on first? I mean, if we're looking for a structure, could be on any of them.
This one looks pretty empty.
So, Josh, you said that main ship there in the middle was was basically one of the battleships that we had against the giants?
Yes. It was one of
The flagship.
Yeah, one of
I
the-
would inform the crew that gigantic ship was the flagship.
Oh.
I mean, hey, maybe we can fix that thing up. It's huge. I don't know how we'd get it out of that rock
Excessive amount of
field.
power.
That would take years for a crew as small as us to fix that.
It's just a thought.
really
Maybe it
depends.
looks better on the inside.
It's possible that some remains are left there. We could examine it to see if there is anything left.
I
Any
think we
clues.
should definitely look at it. Probably not take it.
It is
Let's
not
take it one at a
suspended-
time.
It is
if
not
we're looking-
suspended by technology.
I guessed as much. I mean, the islands are also floating. But, we're looking for a structure too, right? Shouldn't we check the island first before we go over to the giant ship?
I would appreciate that. We are looking for a bunker.
Do you know if it's, like, hard to find? Do they hide it, or...?
Do I remember that? That's my question.
For that, it's not extremely hard. It was more or less an outcropping for most of it. You know that the only reason why it remained rough and hewn on the outside is just so the giants wouldn't really pay any heed.
It should not be all that difficult to find.
Well, okay then. I guess let's grab that portable hole thing in case we find something too big to carry, and let's start looking around.
Good idea. Let's take the skiffs.
So, which island are you going for? Also,
Well,
those
the one
flying
that
there.
we caught on.
For that one, all right. So go ahead and roll me a perception as you just kind of check around the island.
Are we all rolling or just one?
One with the highest with advantage, because since you're all searching.
I have a 3.
I have a 6.
I've got.
Ah, okay, you do it.
Okay, 6 wins.
At advantage! Here comes the
Okay.
one.
No, just the opposite.
Yes.
Alrighty, so as you go hunting around here, you can actually see that there is one that it looks like an old relic, especially for the rough-hewn surface of it. But as you kind of see it and watch it for a moment, you see the head just very, very slowly shift. You thought it was a statue at first.
Ironstride, it's alive. I think it's another one of you.
It moved.
Let me see.
Statue over there, it's moving ever so slightly.
He needs new batteries.
C12, do you know what classification that machine is?
I don't know, just at a quick side note, especially for how far out you are, you do see it move. At the same time, it clicks you like this thing has to be at least 30 feet tall.
Oh, big boy.
Shit. That's terrifying.
Be cautious, it may be one of the ship busters.
Ship busters.
These are protected. Sorry, wrong.
Damn voice change. Wrong pitch. Fucker.
Yeah, I got an
That
orc
was
upgrade.
weird.
C12 is possessed by demons.
I'm sorry, I'll leave.
I mean a virus.
These were defenders meant to keep backlines safe.
So, for the most part, they should not threaten us as long as we are not hostile.
They should not.
Then we will proceed with caution.
Every day I get to meet a giant 30-foot tall statue.
These machines should not bother us if we are to remain calm. As long as we do not pose a threat, they should not harm us.
Is this thing standing or buried? Is it broken?
For this, it's actually standing upright. I will drop a picture in real quick so you guys can get a...
There's pictures. I love pictures.
Me too. It's like a pop-up picture book, but it tries to kill you.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh shit, dude.
Regret.
So now you get to meet the literal Iron Giant.
And we're like this tall. That's us.
No. You gotta... We are this tall-ish.
Oh my god.
We're like coming up on like
Yeah,
half of them.
exact. Just below its knees.
Oof. Okay.
But as you do see this, it kind of sees Iron Stride and all of you kind of slowly approaching. You can see the head very slowly kind of shift in your direction for a moment before it just kind of goes back to like facing straight forward, and occasionally the head ever so slowly pivots back and forth. As you do look around, you can see that this aisle is, especially for the area it's standing on, is cracked off and separated fairly long time ago. You can see there are two massive axes that are just rusted and sunken into the ground. One that looks to have almost looks like long cooled obsidian on it. You're not entirely sure what this thing had fought, but the remnants of the weapons and even some old armor plates give sway to the fact that since it's already battered, it has survived quite the plethora of swings that would usually decimate most buildings and even ships.
Many of
Stride,
them are
do
still
you want
holding
to-
up well.
Do you want to talk to it?
I could attempt, though I do not know if they were made to talk, only to defend and serve.
Oh,
It's worth a shot. It seems friendly.
Yeah,
it seems non-hostile
I
at the
will
moment.
try to speak with it.
Yeah, just turn on your Bluetooth.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi.
I send him a ping.
Add him in the Discord.
What was the one before Bluetooth? Infrared?
As you do come over and kind of, what do you say? Try and get his attention a little bit more.
I am Ironstride. What is your designation? Medical Officer Ironstride of the bunker.
Third defense.
Third Defense.
Regiment. Original makes.
How many cycles have you been here for?
Six 642 cycles.
Have you seen Commanding Officer Adel?
Last known location of Adel. Held at a bunker during evacuation.
Where may I find the bunker's location?
As you ask that, you can see that the hands just immediately slowly raising up. You can hear the slow grate of what sounds like sand and rock just kind of like breaking from the joint as it finally moves its arm. And it doesn't seem impeded at all. It's just crushed underneath the
Jesus
strength
Christ.
of the joint of this creation. As it points out more towards the center island that has the small lake on it.
Thank you for your service.
That one parked in a really dangerous location.
Hey, at least it's not the air mine island.
Make it whatever your business now.
Flagship assaulting other small craft. Crew possibly still alive.
We shall assist.
Assessment dangerous.
Assessment noted.
But that'll kind of shift back into the watching post that it has. Just kind of keeps peering out, watching the old war fields that are now aloft.
It appears the medical bunker would be towards the center.
Well, I mean, if that's what we're here for, let's check there next, you know? You never know if something's gonna happen.
Very well. We shall proceed with caution.
Wait, did it point at this one? Or this one?
This one.
Okay. So there are two islands with lakes on them. There's probably more, I'm just not panning around enough to see them.
On the way there, we could check the flagship, see if there is anything available, or if there are any clues. corpses
Sure.
or decks.
Really glad I'm not trying to fly the big ship through all these rocks. It would probably not end well.
It would be inadvisable.
Yeah. How are those floating, by the way?
The elemental plane has cracked into our realm.
Oh, that seems fine.
Kind of like how the ship flies.
Yeah, we've got a core on it.
Sorry, I
Wow.
couldn't
Yes.
go there, DM.
No, it's perfect.
I mean, it's just like the really, really big version of our core.
Sure. Let's go. Tally ho, tool bit.
Shaolin, going straight to the one with the swollen.
Well, we're going to this first, apparently, because
Yeah,
it's on the
ship
way.
first.
And we might as well look at the ship, because, it is the centerpiece, other than the mine island.
I kind of imagine Notlov coming out of the ship and just examining the shit out of this big guy here.
Oh yeah, he
All fascinated.
is
Gets
already
inspiration
fucking
for Iron Stride.
yeah. He's writing down all sorts of designs that, and you can see especially the way his body's been reinforced plate-wise, and the fact that he actually has full articulation in every part of his joints is a marvel in itself, and especially at the fact that he's still operating and not actually rusted,
This is lost technology.
pretty much. So.
Paul's good-ass robots.
Guarantee they'll last longer than you fucking pleb.
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah, you're tiny, lol.
Do you want me to command him to step on you?
Yes.
Hey.
Long.
I was kidding.
Aw.
Ha.
So soon we're gonna make some check to get through this asteroid field.
So, for that, yes, I will need whoever is piloting either skiff, obviously I assume with some assistance.
Iron Stride bird.
That's right, bird.
The bird does have really high skills, so I guess it's the bird.
Yeah.
You're on one and I'm on the other.
Don't let us down.
Oh man, I wish I had better decks to this. Alright.
Don't worry, if you crash, I can pretend to catch you.
Uh-huh.
What's that supposed to mean?
He's really good at flying a ship.
Yeah.
It's based on decks.
Oh my god. Yeah, you are.
And I'm proficient.
Rolled a 19 and an 18.
Burb is
Okay.
proficient.
It's okay, we'll eventually be experts at this.
Professionals have standards.
As you are coasting through this dangerous old warfield, various stones flying through, you can easily start making your way towards the larger ship that's kind of floating aloft. You can see that, as old as it is, it's still held together nicely, and you even occasionally see a stone batter against the side and just bounce off the wood. You do see a few holes where some have punctured through, but even some of the sails, as tattered as they look, have actually held true. This ship was designed and built to last, and even after the 600 plus years, it has held fast.
Truly, this is a marvel of engineering.
I was wondering, if we fall, will we just float?
Well, you can fly. Why don't you test it out?
I'm currently driving. When we park, I'll give it a try.
Oh, let's go park.
We'll park up on the side of the flagship.
I will also park. I'll parallel park behind him. Oh, I can control. Oh no.
Oh no!
So,
There we go. Well, a little bit closer, but
it's easy enough. You can tell that the stones itself, some are kind of whipping by, others are a little close, but occasionally just kind of bounce off or pass through common areas, almost like they are. Some are stuck on tracks, others that are occasionally just kind of plowing into the side of the ship and gives a loud bang, almost very frightful fashion.
Spoopy.
I don't really know how good of an idea it is to park these things here, but I guess they were quick. Less of a chance of something happening.
It's not really a better alternative.
As you do touch down on the ship, especially with the overall length of it, you can see, as you do come to land on it, you can see that there are a few cannon ports.
I dropped my tiny serpent.
Yes! Magic cannons!
You do see that there are two that are still sticking out the other side. You can, as the ship's kind of floating and drifting, occasional smacks along the side. You can hear what sounds kind of like the cannons that were there are either rolling around or have been beat up quite a bit.
This isn't ominous at all.
As you are fully down and Miller, and you place down your little tiny servant claw, you will all immediately hear, "What are you doing on this ship?"
Oh fuck.
No. I'm trying.
Who is there?
Investigating, obviously. Tiny servant, explore the ship.
We mean no harm. Who was there?
I see miscreants that dress better than you. I bet
What'd
you
you say the
smell
ship's
all
name
just
was,
as bad. So
The fuck did you just say? I'll have you know no one dresses better than me.
I also bathe weekly.
you're just a tiny girl. You have no sense of fashion yet.
Miscreants usually don't travel with paladins.
For all I know, this is some spoiled noble's daughter. Who are you?
What did C12 say the ship's name was? Sorry.
Oh my god. So, for the ship's name, I forgot to give it. It was actually just the Valiant.
The Valiants.
Yes.
Okay. Who are you that hides on the Valiants?
My name is Philip.
Why are you here?
It is my destiny to be here.
Ooh.
That's a rather shit destiny.
Who are you to assume anything? I have been here for longer than any of you could even have been created.
What is your
What a bet.
designation?
I was here when I was fighting the giants when this ship sailed the great oceans instead of sitting aloft in the clouds like some fucking turd in a goddamn...
What is your designation? I am Ironstride of the medical facility.
I am no creation like you. I was a human, immortalized to watch over the ship while others slept. Then I was promptly
Did you
left
know
behind.
Officer Adel? Did you know Officer Adel?
Of course I did. He's a great healer.
Where is he?
He evacuated with many of the others when the islands cracked.
If you knew Officer Adel, then perhaps you know me. Why do you not step outside, and we speak face to face?
Turn around to the back mast and face my jar.
You know, he's kind of an aggravating piece of shit, but I really like him.
Suppose you two would get along, wouldn't you?
How would you like to fly again?
I would love to leave this place. It's fucking depressing.
Cool, because we've been looking for a big ship, and this is a big ship.
Up here! As he says that, Ironstride, I would imagine you look up and... hanging from a rope, more of a ancient, tattered piece, and a jar that seems to be swinging from it. See, very clearly an ancient, but sturdy-looking brain in a jar.
Oh god.
Hmm.
Are you capable of moving, or is that just an unfortunate predicament?
This is rather unfortunate, otherwise I would have gladly left long ago. I proudly
How did
watched
you
and
end up
kept
like
every
this?
soldier safe here.
Oh, I've got an idea. Oh, I've got such a terrible idea.
What are you doing, little girl? Get away from me! I'm speaking with the tall man.
Come here, come here.
No, stop!
Let me
Wait!
touch your jar. Let me touch your jar.
No! Please!
Last tiny servant on the jar.
Wait, hold on. I think this can work.
What are you doing to the poor brain?
Alright, so...
I've
As,
given his jar legs.
so
Oh,
Little servant, do whatever the brain tells you to do.
Oh.
Alright, there we go. That worked. For the next 8 hours, you should be able to walk around and perform some mundane tasks that your tiny little arms can accomplish.
So, as you know, gets untied from the rope and like sets down. You can see he's like, go left, now right, jump a little. Ouch! Stop that. I don't know who you are, but clearly I was wrong about your fashion sense.
Clearly.
Who are all of you, I must ask? You know who Philippe is? I do not know your names. Clearly rescuers of Philippe.
I'm Captain
nice.
Billy Red. This is my crew. Some of my crew.
Ho ho!
I'm Telrath. Hi.
Ah, the bird speaks. He keeps seagulls away, I assume.
I am Ironstride.
you can call me
Everybody
Fred.
hates seagulls.
I'm a brain in a jar. Why would you think I want seagulls near me? It's disturbing. And you, Missy, I'm sorry to cut you off.
I'm Misky?
A pleasure to meet you. It's like a blue sapphire on the open skies.
Aw. Can we keep him? Can we keep him? Can we?
I
Wait.
need him.
Hey, see, that's true. Who else wants to keep the brain in the jar?
If
I
it
don't wanna
wants
keep
to
the
come
shit.
with us, sure.
And you, Paladin, what is your name? I apologize for my rudeness. I was arrogant. I did not expect such kindness.
My name is Valus.
Pleasure to meet you. He goes over and holds up the little tiny hand. I hope you can look past my grotesque situation.
What sort of magic is this?
Necromancy.
Definitely in the field of necromancy.
Uh-oh.
Like he's a fucking living brain in a jar. Do you think it was evocation?
Clearly not.
If you don't mind, Philippe,
Yeah.
do you know what's wrong with this ship?
Well, as far as I know, the captain was a royal cunt. She keeps to her cabin still here. She damned everyone on board.
You
Wait,
said the captain was still here?
She is still residing within her cabin. She is a saucy bitch.
She isn't dead?
Quite undead.
She also
my
a
other
brain in
tiny
a jar.
servant, by the way, the Claw, would still be exploring the ship.
So it's still exploring. Can, go down the stairs and everything, and end up seeing the cannonballs and hearing the whispers of the damned below.
The damn.
Oh, good. There's damned below. Excellent. I like this ship already.
We'll fit right in here.
Yes, her name is Constance, and the entire crew devoted themselves unnaturally to her.
What?
Well, that's interesting. Can this ship actually still fly, or is it broken?
Well, it originally was made to float, but after the land started to upheave so long ago, the ship itself seems to enjoy being aloft in a giant, death field of rocks.
Right. I guess that's something we'll have to sort out.
If you can get her
Worst
out,
case
I would
scenario,
imagine
we
it would fly.
Move the flight cores from our ship.
You believe the ship has been infused with the elemental plane?
I know it has been. Other ships I saw sank straight to the bottom, along with the storm giant's wrath. A few others had floated off into the distance. This magnificent piece has been, unfortunately, locked into a death field. A few other poor sods had touched down on the ship before and insulted Philippe, and immediately were drained of all essence.
Sounds like you are quite capable of defending the ship.
I am capable of watching it, but the drained of essence are the ones who touch down at night.
Well, fortunate that we decided to touch down during the day, isn't it?
Is that just something that happens, or is that tied in with your cursed captain?
Yes, it's tied in with the beach captain.
Okay, sounds like we've got a captain to murder.
I believe you just came back from your captain's quarters. Good palace. As he points in the direction of the door that passed by.
I didn't see anyone in there.
The door was closed, of course.
Am I supposed to be able to see something on this map? It's been black the entire time.
Oh, hold on. I have blinded you because you put the eye patch on the other side.
But I have 2 eyes now.
Don't worry.
But 2 eye patches.
Wait, are you telling me this whole time you've been like half blind
Yeah.
in game?
The last original
Like,
image was missing an eye.
No, but like, are you telling me this whole time you've like not been able to see the entire half of your screen?
No. That was a joke that Josh was making you talk.
I would definitely recommend being careful around here. She's quite a possessive one. So if you kill her, that would be great gratitude, because she turned me into this fucking horrible thing.
Oh,
That was against your will?
Yes, I love being a brain in a jar for 600 years on a floating fucking ship in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know. I thought you were dedicated. I mean, Ironstride's been alive for 600 years, and he seems pretty okay with it.
I kind of put on a good front. I really miss conversation. Everyone here is super depressing.
I can imagine so. Alright, all things considered, Ironstride should probably lead the way. He is a big metal wall.
Yes.
Didn't he almost kill Valus earlier?
Accidentally, yes. I apologize.
Well, I can be ready to use my own magic to stop that from happening this time, since I
It's
don't...
okay. I have this. Wait, no, not that one. This one.
Oh wow, would you look at that? That's actually kind of nice.
Yeah, got it right after we killed the bitch that mind controls people.
yeah,
Please stay
helpful.
near. Please stay near me.
I don't think it was charm that was done down. I think it's a different category. But I mean, it's
If
nice.
you'd like, I can play my counter charm as well.
Just like playing like a sad dome.
So, will we be going down this way or downstairs? Where was this door?
I think it's downstairs.
Right there. Next to the other.
Just go through the wall.
Hold on.
Come on, Misky!
So
Mhm.
you are right next to it. I understand.
Yeah.
I assume you just shrekking ball your way through.
Yeah, just open it.
So as you do, you see a woman
I'm playing counter.
clad in armor, just reading a book.
I am surprised to see that anyone is still alive in here. Are you from the original crew?
I am the captain, yes. Might,
What was your designation?
taking the Valiants through the storm giant from the ocean. I have not seen your design close to your design in a long time.
Do you know of my design?
I have seen it before. It is familiar. And Valus, you are doing Divine Sense, I assume?
Yeah, sure.
So, for her, you immediately pick up a sense of undead, as well as there are quite a few others nearby. Quite a lot, actually.
Oh boy.
Are they like
It's all undead.
below deck?
Yeah.
But this one's on its own.
Yep, she's sitting by herself reading a book.
I have been looking for Officer Adil from the medical bunker.
He evacuated a long time ago.
I understand that. I was kept in a pod for most of that time.
It does surprise me that you were decommissioned with the rest.
I am not sure why. I do not remember much. All I know is that Adel may have been my creator, but I am not sure. I am here for answers.
Oh. She kind of closes the book and sets it down. I do have a few. Lands cracked. Ships are drifting to the sky, as well as a few other pieces of the land themselves. Emergency evacuations were going on. Those who retrofitted many of their ships that started taking aloft traveled to distant lands, some further north, others to the south. Me and my crew remained here. The rest that supposedly traveled with your Adel, the one you bought.
You are cutting out quite a bit, I apologize.
You're looking for Adel, it was, correct?
Yes, I am looking for Adel.
You can see, she kind of just rubs her thumb over her lip from she kind of looks at you. He said he decommissioned you personally.
He said he decommissioned me.
Yes, he was given an order to make sure that his unit wasn't active ever again.
I don't understand. I was helping as a medical officer. Why would they decommission me? Why would he not follow orders and decommission me then?
Because immediately after the split, and being able to garner some form of treaty with the giants themselves, anyone who had the know-how or capabilities, magic or medical, and also the knowledge of many of your designs were decommissioned or kept secret, and many of the engineers were killed to make sure the elves didn't get any of your wonderful design.
That would explain why I have not seen any others of my kind.
Yes, if there's any left over, which I doubt, as they were more personal units. They'll probably be in a rust heap or long gone destroyed.
That is not a pleasant thought.
Nonetheless, that also means Abel was going against direct orders, as far as I can tell now.
Mm-mm.
Did Adel have a habit for doing that?
Quite often.
Do you believe I will find anything at the medical bunker that could be of use?
Possibly a corpse of a few others that he was trying to save. Maybe even the other designs. I know quite a few spoke very fondly of him, especially amongst my crew, before I enhanced.
I will have to see if he left any of his behind. Maybe that will answer more questions.
Possibility. Oh. She kind of like looks past all of you and sees the rest with more desirable mean to her odd taste. Do you think you would need the rest of your crew?
These are my crew, and I would wish them not to be harmed. They have shown to not be a threat.
No, she really is as depressing as that weird brain thing.
Mm-hmm.
I am not depressing!
Is she hot?
Did she just get an accent?
Are those
No,
fitting?
that was the brain shouting from upstairs.
I never said the brain was depressing. I said he said she was depressing.
Oh,
I was agreeing, you idiot.
Aww.
my apology, mother.
Gotcha.
So, on the desirable meter, Radimir.
Don't go to it.
Right.
It's undead. Don't tap that.
Tasty.
Oh, if it wasn't for the fact of the ghost ship, she does look pretty alive.
Okay, cool.
But she would be a pretty good 8
Ooh.
soldier, physically fit. And all.
Lady Maria?
An 8 on the dead scale.
Yeah. You know, got to knock off 2 points. It's a solid 6 with how cold she is.
Oh, yeah, okay. Understandable.
Sure.
It's like she's always like just like the cold side of the bed. It's a bonus.
Oh, yes.
Look, I do have to wonder. We did have a plan coming in here. I'm sure she's been useful, but
Are we done here, Iron Stride?
I believe the bunker is where I must find my answers now. Thank you for your assistance.
Good luck in your ancient search.
Are we just leaving now?
And I've got no reason to fight her.
Yeah, why would we do that?
Vela's sitting in the corner choking like,
Dude, I was gonna stab her about 3 seconds after walking in, and then Einstein started talking.
Wow.
The reason is we want her ship.
Yeah.
And also Philippe, he's cool.
Yeah.
We can just take Philippe with us. I mean,
It's true, he can't really do anything about it.
Sure.
I mean, he's got legs at the moment.
We can. What has been
Admittedly,
given
his
can be
legs
taken
and
away.
arms are my servant. I can command them to do whatever I want.
I'm pretty sure also he'd probably be pretty amicable to the idea of leaving and not coming back.
Here's a free bigger ship.
Does it work?
Are you saying this right in front of her?
I think this is more of like side discussion of us like making sure we understand what the hell happened because people don't seem to pay attention.
You see, I know what you guys want to do, and I have no reason to attack her.
I'd rather not. She's spooky AF.
And she's hot.
Exactly, and she's hot. Why would you want to kill the spooky dead hot thing?
Because she's not dead and we want to
Well, apparently she siphons the essence of anyone on board during the night, which is it depends depending on how you interpret it, either really evil or kind of hot.
I mean, it's kind of a power grab there. That is pretty sexy.
That's like,
But more on topic.
We
Clearly
want to
evil. And she has something we want. A big ship.
Perhaps we figure a better way to take the big ship while not on the big ship.
Or you could ask her why she is still here trying to serve.
Or
Brad,
I could
you're on
turn
cue.
on my
Do your
lightsaber
thing.
and stab yes.
hey,
Let's
Let's try.
what are you still
Very
doing?
stabby mood with all of these undead.
Let's try the penis talking first. Then you can talk with the sword.
If you want to talk, do that for a minute, because I gotta be right back.
Okay.
Come on, Bard, you're up to bat, seducer.
You know, Jess did actually raise a good
What you
point,
doing?
though.
Oh, a chest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't stand so close to her.
Careful.
Yes.
You cannot seduce from the back.
He's not gonna let Bradimir get close to her. Within fucking biting distance.
Hold up and a double tap.
How am I supposed
they're
to
being
gently
so
press
mad.
your cheek now? Huh?
Hey, depressing lady! I mean, captain. Sorry, I'm the captain of our ship. It's a bit weird to shout captain at someone else.
Yes.
Don't get much opportunity for it, really. It's a bit strange. Why are you here? Like, why are you all just here floating around in the...
Well, initially, it was a good location for study. Overall, I keep getting more and more test subjects.
Oh god,
Studying what?
Eternity.
Oh.
People... Yes, okay. Really not helping the case. So what, you've just been sitting here doing that for 600 years?
Well, yes, slowly watching the world turn by.
Have you made any progress? Or are you like...
Honestly,
This
that
is
sounds
instant.
really drab.
doesn't it?
What I miss?
She's been here studying life, basically.
Oh.
Life or eternity?
Eternally.
Immortality?
Basically, she's just experimenting on the people that show up.
Yeah, it's basically Captain, but you know, she keeps them undead.
I
The
thought
captain makes them dead. She makes them undead.
Yeah. She
You
puts them
were
through the pain.
experimenting with people.
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh.
That
Humans
seems
and
unethical.
elves alike.
How do you think Philippe has been granted his air quote immortality?
Oh god, we're not leaving.
But you were
Sure,
designed.
yeah.
You were to protect people.
I did.
We're not.
Did.
This is not
Past tense.
what we were trying to accomplish.
Oh. You're such a silly creation. most people had gone to supposedly protect. There's a great deal of humans that will just gain the financial benefit after. After all, the slaves, when they were free, would have to build an economy now, wouldn't they?
My kind were designed as tools to protect your lives. Now here you are, manipulating them lives and giving them false promise. As if our acts were for nothing.
It definitely wasn't for nothing. A tool is definitely well used if it has been remaining a tool. Of course, at a point where they start to turn dangerous, they must be run obsolete and useless.
Do they have free will?
To a letter.
It seems to me like all of your purposes was to preserve the free will.
Well, as best as I could.
Does the staircase have a door on it?
For this, oh yeah, Millered's actually standing in front of the staircase.
Does it have like a door that leads down? Or is it just an open staircase?
Just wide open. The door has been long shattered.
Okay.
This seems unethical.
So you're gonna go down the stairs?
No, I was just seeing if it had a door there that I could block.
Well, I know his original design was to preserve life. My studies were to immortalize a form.
I do not recall any division working on immortality in that sense.
You don't? Do you not remember what your master had worked on?
Adil?
He's going for the proverbial fountain of youth.
I am not sure what that is.
How do I explain this to something constructed from material that doesn't? You don't have a limit to your active state. Beings of flesh do. Inevitably, we all become inactive by choice, whether or not.
You wish to remain permanently active?
Precisely. So far, I've managed to do so.
But at what cost?
Well, I mean, it depends. Does immortality really ever have a set price? I mean, look at me. I've maintained my youth, and she even kind of like sits up from the bed and starts stepping closer to you.
Oh no, the thought approaches.
Beyond the thought?
Is Vladimir still in the front?
I've maintained my youth, my strength, my capability, my looks. Even maintained keeping the ship still together after 600 years of beating from stone.
And while that is admirable, you have... At what cost? To others?
Let me show you.
Hey!
Yep, Velas fucking stabs a bitch with his fucking magic sword.
Oh, she shouldn't have done that. Or she should not have done that.
Basically, as she's saying this, you can see she's already reaching a hand out for your face.
Not my face. I need that.
I'm basically standing in front of Bredimir at this point.
I'm ready, bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah, you are.
Even with an advantage on initiative, I got the exact same number twice.
God. Oop.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's happening over there?
Don't worry about it. Just really spooky shit.
Yeah,
You know, don't think about it.
She's summoning spook, specters, haunts, and ghosts.
I don't like how my current vision range is like 10 tiles.
I
can
see, like-
nothing.
I can't see
I can
shit.
see inside this room and part of Iron Strait.
I can't
Don't
see
worry.
Brad.
The bird is really far back. The bird will
Oh,
keep a bird's
oh.
eye view on the situation.
We're indoors though.
Bird's eye view.
Rip. Oh heck.
Just a simple, aw, heck, rip.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Oh fuck.
Boy.
Oh. That isn't her. Oh, gee.
For shame.
What a shame.
What a shame.
Oh, did I not select me when I roll?
Probably.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Roll of 5.
That's important.
You want me to roll again?
I have a fixing your there we are.
Hey, we all go first.
Well, unfortunately, Valus does have a 5. So not
Yeah.
everyone goes first.
Uh-oh.
Bales was thirsting a little. This gives the Iron Strike a chance to just fucking grapple her.
What the hell?
Alright, you know what? I had something I really wanted to do, but we're too packed together to really get it done here. So I've got something I've been meaning to try out for quite some time now.
Oh, this sounds really bad with this background music.
TPK.
I pull a bead out of my pocket and I toss it so it smashes against the firewall behind her. Can you deck save for me?
The
Bead of Force.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've been holding on to this. Gosh.
Alright, so dexterity save for her, you said?
Deck save, yeah.
What's the DC?
Is DC 15.
I should make it with a 19.
Damn.
Damn, not here.
Luckily, I made sure to study this bead and I know how its magic works. But that is the only one that I had.
Okay.
Shuffle over into the corner here. Be like, alright. That's all I can do.
Okie dokie. Bad. Philippe!
Is Philip fighting us?
No.
I mean, I think she's probably making Philip fight us. If
Or is he
anything.
fighting with us?
Ready.
I'm powered up.
So, Misky. Everything's very tight. Holy shit.
How the fuck? Having flashbacks of killing the slaves. Having flashbacks of killing the slaves.
Please don't hurt me, Whiskey.
Ah! Swings wildly, starts chopping it down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hang on, I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Damn it, that would have been awesome, but she's undead.
I'm sorry, I've been in the way.
I can't even see. I can't see anything beyond Millie and Valis.
Because you're in a side room.
Sorry. Is there any actual space for me to be able to get in there?
Currently, no. Radimir is frontline and tanker.
Okay, can I pull Brad out of there?
Yeah, you can attempt to.
What can
I
roll?
will not resist.
Alrighty, so you grab onto Bradimir and clearly you can tell this is a dire situation. Probably like freezes up as he sees this spell building up in her hand near his face. You just
fuck.
quickly grab him and yank him into the fucking room with you.
Oh, they're down here.
Yep.
Ah, cool. I had no fucking clue. Awesome. And this is my bonus action. I'm just gonna throw up my shield, my animated shield, and I'm gonna wait till my next turn.
Alrighty. Terath. You sense
Time for burb.
a lot of movement.
Oh. We're fucked.
Yeah.
Well, might as well do what we can do best. I'm gonna hunter's mark her and we're gonna just start shooting her with arrows, Maybe she'll die. Who knows? I'll take first blood if nobody else wants it,
Go him.
Yeah, go one charter. Do it.
Okay. I get advantage because she hasn't acted yet.
It's true, so that will definitely hit.
For 16.
That hit.
And then I have the second attack. Just like a real bird. It's like Caldeer all over again.
That definitely hits. They strike two through the center of her, and you can see, even though they strike her, they don't stick in her. They go through her. And you can see her form kind of dissipate, almost like a cloud.
Well, that's disturbing. I'm gonna step out of the way because I don't like magic. I'm allergic.
Alrighty. So with this, Philippe, you see the jar. He's like, "Turn left!" Oh shit! To the door! I am sorry, friends. They are coming.
What?
They're coming.
Oh.
I don't like where this is going.
Radimir.
Okay. I give inspiration to Iron Stride. And then... I put a hand on him, and I cast Greater Invisibility. Destroy them.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, that's awesome.
You're up.
I guess I have advantage now.
Yes, you win.
Yeah, you have advantage as long as she can't see you when you're invisible.
Alright. You have mocked the very thing we fought for.
Both definitely hit.
Bonus action. Try to knock her prone.
With that, as you kind of strike into her and sweep, her legs evaporate, and then reappear. She can't be knocked prone.
You did not protect anyone. You only protected yourself.
Big words coming from a tinker toy.
I am no toy.
You are Adel's plaything. You'd be amazed how much he desired immortality. That she casts darkness. And especially only Telrath can sense this. Unfortunately, as she's kind of cutting the corner, she's goes over you, Iron Dragon, especially since you can't see anything over you, and down the stairs.
Do I get an attack of opportunity since I have dark vision?
No, this is magical dark.
This is magical dark.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, man, we can't
you
see in
need
that.
true devil sight to surpass it.
Basically, imagine it not necessarily being darkness. It's more like basically squid ink and water. Like it's like there's no light.
It's just a big solid black block.
Dispersed, boy. You can hear these unnatural cries and wails. Other people, it sounds like echoes pleading for mercy and for someone to stop. Starts creeping up the stairs towards you. He comes creeping around the corner. Telrath, especially with your blind sight, there's an ethereal, smoky form comes around the corner, and that'll be its max distance as it flies up from beneath the floors.
Oh,
We have an indicator of where this dark is.
Yes. Let me throw that down.
Hey guys, there's a ghost behind me.
Blow it away, girl.
Can birds even? Actually, no, it's a dumb question. Of course, I can exhale air. So I don't know how well I can force it, direct you with the beak and all.
I mean, you got wings, right? Surely they give out some air.
Oh, see, there you go. Yeah, that's a good point. I can cast gust.
Pidgey used us. It was ineffective.
That area.
Oh no.
Wrath, you see clear as day. This big old bad
Thanks,
boy.
Dagger. Big old bad boy. Should I move to be able to see it, or is it the thing next to me?
It's the thing next to you.
Oh, is it invisible to my normal eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up. I'm really glad I have this thing.
This boy. Goes there. The dash up the stairs. And Millerin, feel a cold chill in the room approach you. Rest, you can hear the echoes of the damned. At the same time, the tiny servant is now falling under attack.
Oh no.
Well, it's providing a distraction just like it was. It was supposed to warn us if there was something down there, but we figured that out.
Yeah.
Now it's providing a distraction, which is useful.
So, what is your tiny servant's AC again?
15.
15. So, yeah, a few of these boys will not hit it right away.
It's also immune to poison
And what?
poison and psychic.
Poison and psychic. It's a good thing it's necrotic.
Fair enough.
So one will finally hit it as they start to surround the boy.
Alright, it's got 10 hit points.
For 7. It is a very good thing it has all those HPs for it.
I don't know where my tiny servant token is, and you should probably give it initiative. Because the servant does defend itself if it's under attack.
So what's its dexterity?
There's a cheat for it. Just roll it off the tiny servant sheet. Sorry.
Should we
down.
maybe run outside onto the top deck?
The claw doesn't have a dagger, by the way. That's when I give them daggers.
I mean, it's a funny thing you mention that because I can guarantee you will find it harder than you would expect right now.
Why?
Oh, it's fine. We'll just run over there with our legs.
So the tiny servant can definitely make an attack before the others can carry on.
Alright. Lamb.
That will definitely hit.
It's performing a slam attack.
Come on, it's slam.
Maybe I should have given it a dagger, but like I've only got one dagger.
Small ghost bitch slaps another ghost.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Good.
I don't like it.
I figured as much. So,
Anyway, we would probably swing at whichever one attacked it first.
alrighty. I'll hit the boy. Just a little bit north of you. Kind of strikes into this shadow and just doesn't seem to be that effective. Alrighty. As the rest will come screeching down the way. Boys, good go.
No screech.
Yeah.
People are sleeping.
Will be permanently asleep soon.
Yeah.
So tired.
I'm sure. Sure is familiar and enjoys the rest of the sights and sounds.
Yeah, I love being able to see this.
Yeah, no, it's a good prelude to what's coming.
It won't stop coming, and it won't stop coming. It won't stop coming.
Alright, so the other one will hit with a 22.
Sounds like it's just going to be a claw again.
There we go. 8 necrotic. And
Alright. It had 3 health left, so it turns back into a regular object, and the regular object then takes 5 necrotic damage.
alrighty.
It is a slightly necrosised claw.
Weightless. In the dark.
So being blinded, Ellis is going to step out of the darkness. While doing so, he's going to activate Branding Smite, getting ready to hit And then she's not there. So he's gonna attempt to walk this way, but Ironstride is invisible and also in it. So I do
mean,
literally
in the
nothing.
darkness Anyway, you wouldn't
The
say-
invisibility doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean,
Double concept.
can I get past him?
I mean, you'd probably bump into him, but you could definitely get by him.
I'm gonna run in a straight line until I'm not blind anymore. I'm not blind anymore. I see some ring wraiths.
Hi, welcome to the party.
You see a ring wraith. The other one's in darkness.
How many
Yeah.
movements was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I definitely agree that we should be out on the open deck. The
I go further this
start of
way.
the most
Wait, did you-
won't work in
Yes,
here.
you just ran through a ghost. You can just run through them.
What? I didn't. Did I feel anything?
For that, you
I mean, I
felt
probably
like you
sensed it.
felt like you walked through death for a moment.
I mean, they are incorporeal. It makes sense to be able to go through, even if a little unpleasant.
Well, considering I can't reach this guy, I'm just gonna swing blindly into where Talra said there was a ghost.
All right.
You'll helpfully point while I say that, so that then you can get a general indicator.
Swinging at
Disadvantage.
correct disadvantage.
Valus, if you are in a direct line from me, I would suggest moving.
Here comes the steam train. I got a ticket to ride the rails.
Yeah. I have no idea where you are since you're invisible and I can't see, so I will not be moving.
Hey, let's move to your left, or stage right. Stage left.
attacking twice with disadvantage.
So the first one will hit.
So that's... So for the Branding Smite, 2d6 radiant damage. And there's the attack from the sword. It's also plus 1d8 radiant damage if the target is on.
Correct. So you do a devastating blow as first one swings true.
So that's literally all radiant damage because... Actually, no, my sword is physical already.
Sunblade does all radiant damage.
Oh,
It's literally a blade composed of radiant light. It can't do physical damage. It wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So as you strike into this creature, you can hear it just reeling back in pain, just and then you can hear what sounds like sobbing whispers of "Free me."
and then, with my 5 movement left, I stand here.
Since I assume I
Whatever is
can
in the
sense where
dark
Iron
seems to
Stride
be right
is.
next to me. It's terrifying the shit out of.
It's a ghost.
Ah!
Well, I mean, I don't really know exactly what a ghost is. It's more of like a moving sheet. I don't like that line I just saw. I can see it moving through the wall. I guess I have blind sight, so it's okay. It's thematic. Oh,
Hey, a ghost I can see.
hey, Lamau, another ghost.
It looks at the chicken.
Oh,
It's going to attempt to reach out as you can hear what sounds like a woman softly crying.
if a bird could frown in distress, I'd definitely be frowning in distress.
So it will actually miss as you see this and just in a panic, just quickly like duck past its hand as it reaches out trying to grasp onto you.
It doesn't have a weapon. What happens if it touches me?
Strength drain.
Actually, I have a lot of strength. I'd probably be pretty fine.
Millirin.
Alright, well, it's really dark here. I want to be somewhere a bit more open.
There's a lot of ghosts over here, but there's also no darkness, so take your bet.
There's also no
Alright.
space.
Well, let's start off with I cast How about a lot of me, aka Shadow Clone Jutsu, also known as.
Blink, blink, blink.
I remember the way out was this way, following the wall, and hi Valus. There's a thing here. Can I actually get through it square?
Yes, you can.
I'm
Vela
going
sprinted
to
through one earlier. It just makes you feel like death.
Oh, that was horrible. What?
Hi.
5'10". Ah! But
The two will take scratches at you. They reach out. Save us! Alright,
bring it back to PC and whatever mirror image does.
so, only one will manage to connect with a 21, which, if I recall, it's the D20 to see which image it hits, right?
I think I rolled the D20.
Yes. So, go ahead.
Oh, no. You have 3 duplicates. Okay, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack hits.
Yeah.
The attack hits you or one of your duplicates.
Okay, it hit a duplicate.
But yeah, you just see it, like, grab on, and you can see it's attempting to, like, siphon the life out of it. The waving sheets kind of weep and moan. And just pull the image into non-existence. Will that be all Miller? Sorry.
Yeah, that took off.
Misky.
Yeah.
Things are dire. You feel a deathly chill in the room as you hear the soft cries of what sounds like soldiers asking someone to stop.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, this. Oh god, yeah. I just remembered that fully now. Jesus Christ.
Lion's trade.
Missy's gonna have her hands out in front of her, just gonna walk because she knows there's a wall in front of her somewhere. Hand out to the side, touch iron stride. Oh, that must be a knee. Yep, my shoulder height seems right. Find the other wall and then. God, I don't want to move. This shit's scary.
You don't know they're there.
I know, but I can hear the music. I've got it on because Josh and like.
You also hear them gently whispering, "Save us."
Do me in the butt.
Oh, hey.
Missy's gonna. Missy's gonna keep feeling.
Do you have change for a 20?
It's in my other wallet. I'm just gonna fuck that. Missy's gonna keep feeling her way along the wall just so that she can find her way out of the darkness and into the light. So this far to that way. I don't know how much. There's not much space beyond Alice, though.
A wall.
Yeah, there's literally.
I'm gonna have to keep
fucking-
going. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3.
You get shunted through a lot of ghosts.
If I keep moving, I'm gonna end up landing on Torath. Can I stand in the same square as him, or at least off to the side?
I mean,
I know we don't take up the full
No.
square. I'm just asking. No.
No.
I don't think so.
You would have to find another square.
There are no other squares.
Well, I mean, if you were able to hold your movement, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna fuck off so that everybody else can get out because I'm currently blocking the doorway pretty much.
Yeah, you could try and hold it. You could just hold your move until you hear Telrath moving.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Alright.
So I hold 15 feet of movement.
Okay. Telroth. You're surrounded.
Main action disengage. Hold my breath.
Alright, so these
That's
guys.
unpleasant. I disengaged in action.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. My bad. I've misheard that. So yeah, you just duck through this thing. You can hear the soft cries of what sounds almost like a woman just in the corner weeping her eyes out as you feel the deathly cold sweep over you for a moment.
We're going out on the deck, right, Captain?
That's my plan.
Okay, well, I'm gonna follow that plan. I'll be out there. Oh, that feels awful. And then guess I'll end my 30 feet of movement right here. So then I am comfortably outside with plenty of room for everybody else still to run out.
Oh, you're alive! Quickly!
Yeah, she's...
And Misky, you can move
Yep.
to the spot.
Yeah, and then I block everybody else's way.
I mean, you did wait for it.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
You committed.
Commit!
I did. Something like
It's gonna be a slow evacuation.
eye twitching.
So, as you're out there, he's like, quickly! Abandon ship! Left! Left! Left!
You can get on one of the skiffs. We'll probably be leaving pretty soon, but Captain seems pretty dead set on killing her.
Sounds like a great plan! So he gets up on the skiffs. Vladimir.
I can't see shit.
But you hear the eerie calls and cries.
Gonna ignore that. There's nowhere for me to go, really, is there?
Only if you dash.
Guess I'll dash through the ghosts.
Alright.
You're gonna get fisted.
5, 10, 15, 20.
It's okay, they haven't had their turn yet. They used
5,
their reactions
30.
on me.
It's true.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good point,
5,
actually, yeah. I didn't even need to actually
40.
disengage then.
Only one boy will get it because he's on the way out. The only one who can get it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
that
one.
is true.
Oh, okay.
There was one that didn't get this again.
Which he'll critically fail as he's not expecting to suddenly see this flash of colorful
No.
bard and just past it.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's almost like a gasp of shock as he just emerges from the darkness like Batman and just, I'm gone.
And I give inspiration to Tilworth.
Goss.
Iron Spoon.
I am under the assumption that I can touch them with my gauntlets that are magical. I don't know whether that's true or not, but I'm gonna test it. And I charge this way while attempting to grab and pull one along with me, with whatever touches my hand first.
With that, you can go ahead and roll in athletics and try and grab onto him. Alrighty. So, especially as it kind of reached out from the ethereal, you suddenly feel like you have a solid grip on this being.
Oh. Well, I don't stop. I'm still moving at full speed this way. And I push straight through and I go straight through the fucking wall!
Okay.
Slamming both of them!
Alright, that... I'm not even gonna make you roll because the wall is brittle enough where you just go fucking cascading through.
Oh,
God. So go ahead and roll me a fucking 2d6 as you just body check these two fucking specters.
oh.
So as they go cascading through, you can see this ethereal form just come wisping out, crying in pain. Another that sounds like it's a little bit of relief and joy that it's being hurt and has a chance of escaping this hellscape.
I will make it stop. I promise.
Will that be all?
Well, I don't think I can really do anything. And I can't see through this wall still, so...
easily delete this one because it won't be relevant much. Though.
It's really all I can do unless it only took up one of my attack actions to grab him, which I doubt it did, so
Yeah, unfortunately, it eats your whole thing.
that is fine then. I'm snappy here.
Alright. Constance moves into the back. Kind of shifts down below, and Millerin, you can see her below. I'll shuffle that part aside. She's kind of drifting above them. Peers up through the hole at you.
Hey, bitch!
With that, she's gonna send grave bolts toward you.
I don't know what that means. Is that magic?
Well, it is a ranged spell attack.
Oh, okay, counterspell.
With that, you can see an evil and almost malignant smile creep across her face as the smile doesn't really stop a natural human being. It just kind of creeps across, almost like her head can almost fall off for how wide her mouth goes. Alrighty. This one, seeing the little bit of chaos and the misky flavored lollipop next to her.
Wait, what? No, thank you.
Going to attempt to reach out to touch Misky.
Reach out and touch me.
Which will fail horribly. It's a good day for you guys.
Yeah.
As it goes to reach out, you quickly just bat it away, and you can see the form just kind of getting pushed aside.
It's like, nah!
This one gonna try and touch Alice. It reaches out crying. You can see there's almost this very sorrowful, disturbing hope in its facial features.
I would no disadvantage on it.
Is it punching me through the wall, or was like that whole wall destroyed?
The whole wall is basically destroyed when Iron Strike slammed through it.
You didn't see me, you only saw the wall fucking go down. Because I'm invisible.
Gonna go to slap him away. Unfortunately, he got a 24 and a 22.
Yikes.
I think that hits.
So, make me a Constitution saving throw, Valus.
This is actually strength steel. I get a +2 for this, which I haven't included. What the fuck is Constitution?
Alright, so you...
Oh, that's with disadvantage. But yeah, I get a +2 to whichever one you want to pick.
Alrighty. So you will take 14 necrotic damage. As you can feel it trying to sap the very life essence of your body away. Ready. And then the most horrible parts of all. Boys are gonna come up the stairs.
These boys are on their way. God.
Oh god, oh Jesus.
It's okay, we can't see them. And they can't see me, as far as I know.
Well, actually, I was about to say,
Hopefully.
especially after attempting to attack my ring, Constance would have just brought this.
Ah.
You see clear as day. Old shadows that look like maybe her earlier version of experiments. They look absolutely abhorrent and horrific. They barely have any humanoid form. They're just remnants of what they used to be. As also as the others start pouring out from below.
Gee, I sure do love endless amounts of enemies. Don't you, Bradimir?
Sure do.
No.
But oh boy,
This is
that's a
lovely.
lot of enemies.
What's over there?
This is
So,
Nothing.
bad.
so one strike will be against Dennis, one will against Iron Strudel. Both quite miserably. One against Misky, two against Melee.
How many against me?
Two.
Okay.
Which only one will hit with a 23.
I'm gonna say, give me a moment. Alright. The first one gets directed to one of my images, the second one does not. Which one hit me?
The first one.
Okay, so that gets directed to my image.
So that one just as the shadows
That's
keep
the one.
trying to drain life from him. And then the rest of the boys. Right. Bolt movement onto the deck. You can see their shadows kind of just flickering in the sun, having a hard time holding together. Bayless.
That's a lot of ghosts.
Who you gonna call?
Zoinks. Zoinks, Bradmere. How are we gonna get out of this one?
Do his classic chanting, you know. The dark fire will not avail you. Flame of Udun, whatever it's fucking called, from Gandalf. And it's gonna cast Turn the Unholy. Any fucking undead creature within 30 feet of me that can see me, so literally all of them in this fucking room, have to succeed a wisdom saving throw or run as far away from me as they can.
Cool.
I love having someone holy on my team.
So, but my stats aren't very good, so my DC is only 13.
It's okay.
Ready.
So literally all of them, unless there's some hiding behind this pillar that I can't see. I can see this guy there.
So only 3. A lot of skulls to be thrown down. A lot of skulls. But the shadow.
It'd almost be easier to mark the ones that did succeed instead.
Throwing random marks there. Good old noodle boodles. And then sawing the wraith. Uh, 13 you said, right?
Yes.
One of the wraith.
So I think they have to do this until they take damage. It's not, I don't think it's concentration for me. So they have to they have to spend all their movement to get as far away from your spot. They don't get hit by reactions while doing this.
That's immediate.
But yeah, I think it's at the start of their turn. But I am basically just gonna try to herd them all outside.
Alright.
So if you hit them, they're gonna stop running away from you. So
This one is going to continue its campaign to touch the the Iron Giant.
You can actually be affected by this. This means you have a soul.
But I don't have one.
And it will fail. You can tell it came close. Very close. Millirin, shit's gone awry. You can hear
Yeah, I
all of
can
these
see that.
voices in a cacophony of wailing and fear.
I've got no idea how this will work, but honestly, so far I've been able to pass straight through the ghost, and the walls look really fucking brittle, so... This is probably one of the stupidest things I've ever done, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh no.
I polymorph myself.
You turn into me?
No, I can only turn into beasts.
Oh.
So I become a fucking huge crab.
Hell yeah.
DM, give me my crab.
Oh god.
The absolute madman making Josh turn you into a giant crab.
Oh my god.
Oh, Captain Crab!
Oh yeah, Captain Krabs.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, you're huge.
Mr. Krabs.
Sorry.
Yeah, Missy step. Alrighty, so, anything else, Captain Crab?
No. No, that took my action, so I can't actually attack.
Alright. As you all suddenly see the tiny captain suddenly just... and there's this monster-sized crab in front of you.
And I'll just move it like... No, I can't move it out of the way.
Fine.
I'm gonna move it out of the way so you could, like, the tokens below it.
Hold on.
Oh great, now there's a giant crab on board. What the hell?
You know what, just
There we go.
I was gonna say just send the crab to the back. Just put the crab here for now. You can still reach all the tokens that
Oh
have been...
god, it's got big red angry eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Meath.
With the giant crab in the way, can I actually see this space?
For that, it's a little tight, but you just barely make it out as you, like, look between the legs and everything else that's going on.
I'm gonna use miss that.
Feel my rapid expansion into a giant exoskeleton creature would probably destroy that wall.
Oh, fuck yes. That's why I just deleted it.
No, this one.
Oh, that one? Yeah, definitely. Let me...
That's the only wall I really impact with.
Well, with the advent of the giant crab, let's fucking get out of here. Where's the captain?
Yeah, and Minsky step here and be like,
We don't have no giant crab. What the fuck are you talking about?
that's the captain. That's the captain.
Did the ghost turn her into a crab?
I think she
This
turned
is
herself
all
into a
of
crab.
ghosts.
There's a lot of ghosts. Cat, fuck off. Because Misky Step is a bonus action, I can still attempt to hit one of them with my axe. I don't know. if that
Yes.
Yes, you can.
works. I'm gonna boop the boy next to me, be like, hack. Fuck it, kill you with kindness.
That will definitely hit.
Do I do any damage?
So immediately as you cut into this boy, you can hear what sounds like joyous crying. And you hear just one word of freedom.
Oh.
I'm gonna hit this boy with my other action. Other action, other hitty thingy. Fuck words.
That definitely hits. Another relieved sigh dissipates.
Oh, wait. This just in, next to nothing retard. I forgot. I was about to try to disengage, like try to do some kind of weird shenanigan to avoid death here. I forgot I have a sword that shoots a cone of breath.
Oh yeah.
Just do that.
Just beware of the giant crab.
Nah, you
I
can take.
mean,
Yeah, fuck it, frost the crab over. Alright, will that be all, Miss? Because all you did was a bonus action then attack.
Yeah. Can I still have my 30 feet of movement because my bonus action isn't my movement, hey?
Sure
Okay.
do.
I'm gonna move down here. And that's my turn.
Alright, so one Shadow Boy will try and noodle.
Okay.
He'll reach out. Free me.
I'm trying!
And he'll miss horribly.
It's okay, honey. I won't miss you.
Okay. Alright.
what space exactly does giant enemy crab occupy?
Yoink.
Yeah, there.
Okay, so pretty much anywhere I aim, I'm going to be probably hitting giant enemy crab.
Yes, but giant enemy crab looks very hardy.
Well, good. The giant enemy crab can probably put up a little bit of nice chilling. So, I activate the cone.
These do not chill the giant crab.
Chill.
Not too bad the giant crab's being put on
That's
ice.
over ice. It's fine.
Chill
I
your
didn't ask.
famine. Chill your famine.
I didn't ask for you to become a giant chilled crab, and now you're gonna be a giant chilled crab.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm more concerned about losing my giant crab form.
Shouldn't do that much damage, right?
Oh, it will.
Oh,
Chill your
33.
family. Chill your family.
You rolled
Luckily,
really
the crab
high
has
on
better con than I do.
Look at that fucking damage roll. That's all sixes.
You,
and
you were
sevens.
7 from
Nice.
max.
I'm like, well, let's pray. Yeah, boy!
Hey.
God, I love this thing.
So,
It's amazing. I love
even though the crab gets freezed over a little bit, doesn't look too shaken by it. You could just hear the soft sighs of so many voices. Thank you. We can go.
Okay, successful concentration check.
And look at that. I filled up so much of the
Deliver
board
an
for people
iron
to be able to
crab.
move. Okay, well, considering moving would provoke like at least 4 opportunity attacks.
Can't you bonus action disengage?
Not right now, no. But I guess I will just end my turn. I'll just hang out right here. This guy's here too.
So, yeah.
Hashtag.
Philippe. Seeing this situation, will actually mind blast one of them.
Oh shit. Do things.
Oh.
Aha! I will help my new friends. Please don't die.
You know, the brain in the jar looks kind of like a bud.
He really does, yeah.
Would the ring of regeneration work on
Crinkly,
you?
but
It's a lot of growing.
Curse him.
I mean, a new body.
Yeah, that one. Was the brain a new body?
As you can see this figure like grab onto its head for a moment and then just still got it. You Bradman. Not sure what the brain did. But it did something to that shadow that just dissipated.
I'll do a healing word on Valus.
Very nice.
Wouldn't you be able to see me for that?
Yeah, I can see through all of these walls.
It's enough damage. Especially between the crab and everything else that's going on.
I'll use my action to disengage and keep running.
No, buddy.
Alright.
I don't even have an enchanted weapon, I can't fight these.
Iron Stride. He's not wrong.
Why didn't you just ask me? I have an enchanted knife you could have had.
Oh, a
You know, my
knife.
javelin, that would be fun. Could whack him with it.
That definitely hits.
Smack.
Another thunderous as it echoes through the ship, punching into the wraith, and you can tell this is a lot hardier. But at the same time, as you do hit into it, you can see from the shadow of the face, you know this person.
What?
Oh no. Oh no.
Who
Yeah.
are you?
Kill your family.
You're very soft crying. Release me. As you hear this, this was Adel's assistant.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no.
You have a brief flash again. This man worked for years with your master and you. And even learned from you some other different capabilities between surgery and what the human body could withstand. Recover better, heal better, different remedies. Ever since the war, he must have been unfortunately stuck here this entire time. Unable to leave. Finally cursed you. Where she got all these tests up. Especially after she mentioned the evacuation.
I am sorry.
It's trying to release this poor creature from its broken and captured form.
no one got out?
I'm gonna action search.
Uh-huh.
I'm not happy. I apologize, Captain. Big thunderclap! Throughout this room, this whole fucking room just erupts.
Good God.
And I succeed on that and advance. Oh, there it goes.
What? Alright. You hear them all relieved and happy. These two formed sitting before you. Clearly practiced. But forms still remain, even though very weak. From down below. She comes up the stairs.
Oh no.
Kill it.
Like that. She does have this menacing grin as she kind of looks down at you, Miller. She's gonna attempt, as she kind of watches you carefully, to fire 2 grave bolts at Misky. One at Misky, one at Telrath. So, Telrath, you will be hit with a 19 perfectly.
Damn. Out of here.
Go ahead and roll me a strength saving throw.
Alright. Alright, that's definitely not a success.
Alright. So, as you get struck, you feel this horrible necrotic energy just kind of like pulse over you. As suddenly, parts of the ship itself rise up and start grabbing onto you, blackening over, and these sickly tendrils grip you tight and restrain you.
Oh, that ain't good.
You could feel like the ship itself is trying to pull you into it. You are restrained. This one, especially after the current happenstance, Millie and Einstein will get a chance to strike it as it goes to dip below deck.
I think it can't be hit by reactions, actually.
No. You can't be hit at the moment.
Alright, so.
Oh, never mind. No. It can't use reactions. That's why you can hit it.
Alright, so
Okay.
that will go through. So go ahead. And Millerin, I don't know if you have anything you want to do.
I have a dagger.
Shank it.
Shank.
Shoot the boy. That
Actually
definitely
shanked
hits.
it.
Why does it add the... God damn it.
The fire second.
Just the 4.
So you can see wisps being
Got
cut
that
off.
other one.
See these wisps being cut off as it flees in absolute terror of Valus' radiant light. One. Gonna attempt to grab onto Valus. And will fall just short. As you can tell, there's the will to fight but instigate, more or less seeking its freedom. These shadows. Valus and Einstein, you both get your attacks on them.
Didn't I use my reaction on the last guy? So
Oh, that's right. So Valus, you'll get an attack on one of them as they're all fleeing down the stairs. So that will hit.
This is all radiant damage, by the way.
So just before it even manages to escape at the other two, just dissipated. You can hear what sounds like almost weeping of joy as the other two vanish below. And Valus.
Who was restrained earlier by the ship?
Telrath.
It's Telrath.
Perfect.
He's being grabbed unnaturally by the ship itself.
The ship's
Okay.
sucking me for nutrients.
I'm just gonna attack the one right in front of me. Not gonna use any abilities, just good old double attack.
Both definitely hit. As you strike true, and you can see as it kind of leans back, and you can hear the tears and the moans and cries. Even though it's pained, it's seeking the full release of death. This one. You can see it's about to go to turn on you, Einstein, as you see the captain that you were speaking with earlier flick her finger. Turns. Gonna try and grab onto Millie.
Alright. Still have one thing left.
It will hit with a 23.
Take. Dude, we get an 11 on that. Alright. 20. Alright. Not hit the thing, and I can't shield that.
Take Oh, so make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ah. Turns out my con save is the same as the crab's con save.
Alright, so you will just make it. Big 29 necrotic damage.
Holy shit.
Grabs you suddenly from behind, just starts siphoning the very life essence from your body.
Holy shit.
I blame Iron Strike for this.
No.
Millarin.
Has very few things she can still do. Those are probably terrible ideas. Did it like actually grab me, or
For that, it touched you. It just started draining your very life essence
just
out.
touched me? Okay. Walls are all gone. I'm just gonna disengage and get the fuck away from attacked.
As you do run away. There wasn't even an attempt, even though you disengaged from her, mostly from the others. She just washes. Holds this haunting smile, like she wants you specifically. Whiskey.
Yeah, I'm gonna put myself in a bad light. I'm a booper. Gonna realize the pain she's causing, panic, and that's not gonna hit her. That's really not gonna hit her.
Especially with the haunting remnants of your memory kind of blinding you, and you just swing with a wild rage. You accidentally strike what's left at the top of the roof from when the captain kind of burst forth, and then she's just kind of like slowly stepping to the side of it as she watches you just flail, and kind of just looks down at you with a deviant smirk.
Bitch, I'm gonna action search and try and hear her. Please?
That will strike. As will that.
Both?
The bolt hit. Strike into her. You can see it as you strike right into the center of her. She looks down. You can see the form of herself kind of shimmering, almost like it's about to fade. She looks at you with absolute wrath.
Misky's fucking scared. But she's gonna stay here to protect Alra.
Fair enough.
Can-
You are restrained.
Can I still shoot?
You definitely can. It would be at disadvantage.
Okay, I don't know if I really want to do that. I mean, okay, so my options are. It's a disadvantage.
Ah, it's fine.
Okay, you know what I mean? You stepped in front of me. I'll take your advice. Let's go. Eat arrows, ghost woman. See, not bad, but definitely not what I needed.
Unfortunately, that will miss as it kind of passes by and she kind of shifts past the arrow.
You have inspiration.
Oh yeah, actually, let's use that. 1d10.
1d8.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Alright,
That's just
unfortunately,
different.
that still misses. It's close, but does not get.
Ah,
Same thing.
burp. What? Burp.
I'm sorry, friend. We tried.
We tried.
So, go ahead and roll another strength saving throw. I assume you
Oh,
end your
the
turn.
boat's. Yeah, the boat's just going for a slurp.
You just make it. As you can see, there's this weird, almost wood-like maw opens up. There's this, if you saw a creature's teeth just slowly unhinging, and you grab onto the edges and keep it from pulling you in.
What the fuck?
Why is the boat trying to eat you?
I'd like to leave now.
Fly away, friend.
So, at this, oh shit! Burn! I will save you!
Oh god.
I love him.
The brain.
Pinky, Pinky and the brain.
So, at this point, you actually see, like, a mage hand appear above you and let down a rope, and it quickly guides it to you from the rigging above. So you'll have advantage.
I'll grab it.
Yeah, so you'll have advantage on strength saving throws in the future.
Yes. Thank you. The fucking brain in a jar is like letting down a rope.
Proud of me.
Okay, I'll give Tellarth some more inspiration,
Yes.
and then I'll expend 4 charges on the Staff of Healing. Cast Cure Wounds at 4th level.
Very nice.
You heal 27.
Damn.
And that stuff is good.
Hell yeah.
It's almost all my health again.
That's all.
Iron Stride.
Do I recognize that one on my left as well?
Did you take a moment?
Well,
And-
shielding Valus, I guess, yeah.
So, as you quickly examine the features of this one and the ethereal shadow that's left and flickering out, this was the refugee commander. Took in many of the slaves. Other of the sea elves that were escaping storm giants and the slave farm. This person wasn't very far from your encampment, your bunker. You actually dealt with him quite regularly as you and the other who assisted Adel had managed to defend you quite a few times.
Nope. I will. That's it.
You got
Just ignore them. I will take hits. I do not care.
Nope, you're invisible.
Yeah, you're invisible, he can't strike at you.
Fair enough. I go straight past them. Straight for the big bitch.
Give her the anal.
Fist her.
You have super advantage.
Oh! The second one will hit.
Slam!
I think
Oh,
you still
man.
have. I think you still have inspiration.
Did you give me inspiration?
Yeah, the same
very
time I
start.
made you invisible.
Oh, alright, well, can I use the inspiration on that first one?
Yes, you can. That's just
Oh
enough.
my god.
Hooray!
Yes.
Alright. So you see this maniacal grin as she's already readying her claws. She stares at Misky even though Misky's axe is in her stomach. The hand raising up and you can see the shadowy magic that struck Talrath earlier is getting ready. As you come up behind her do you want to do this?
Oh!
Hey.
Come straight up behind her, lift her up, and just plow her into the ground. Lift her up again. These were good people. And then just crush her entire being over my fucking leg.
In that final line, you can hear her scream out as she's just shattered. Her form just completely dissipates. Any semblance of magic that held her together in her air quote immortal form is just immediately annihilated. Toraf,
Angry.
you are freed from the grips of the ship as her magic dissipates from it.
Yes. I don't get eaten by a boat.
Cool.
Happiest day of my life.
Okay, so Miski's seen this from front point of view. Dude, you're invisible. She's just seen this woman break in half.
You would've
Good job,
heard
Iron
me.
Stride. I have blind sight, I can see him.
It's true. You can make out that beautiful iron form.
I mean, I feel like blind sight isn't very accurate, but I think with him I'd be able to tell pretty
It's a big enough target.
Everyone says, where's Iron Stride? Nobody says, how's Iron Stride?
Oh, we know how Iron Stride is right now. We feeling it.
This boy. Just gonna keep on moving. This boy. He will attempt to touch Valus one more time.
Touchy, touchy.
Because that paladin plate looks like good saving grace.
Hit me, ID.
They will not.
God damn it.
They've been trying, man. They've been trying.
I really want to set this fucking ship on fire, man. I can't do it unless I tell a tribute, because there's a reaction to being hit.
I've had some bad rolls tonight, I'm telling you, man.
I guess I won't set the ship on fire.
So these shadows. Just gonna start dosing in. Ones that are gonna try and sandwich Misky.
I'm not into that.
You don't like sandwiches?
No.
But they're delicious.
I mean, unless they're toasted.
Oh. I mean, once
Somebody
you,
light them on
if you do
fire.
Hellish Rebuke, yeah, they'll definitely be toasted.
Toasty!
Yeah.
Alright, so
As
both
long as
will
it
miss.
hit me.
As your shield looks like one's about to grab you as the shield comes over and just knocks the hand out of form. This boy is going to try and noodle tickle Delrath. And fail miserably. Valus.
I'm going to cast what I should have cast as soon as this fight started. Divine Favor.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I needed the bonus action to turn my sword on, so I did. And then I'm gonna whack. Actually, since the main bitch is dead, I'm also going to use. No, because that's a bonus action. Okay, I'm just gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna hit him once. See if he does.
Definitely strikes 2. But that. The final sigh of relief. Rest.
He's already dead.
Yeah,
Stop.
no, I just gotta roll an extra damage for.
You're already dead.
And then,
Overkill.
is Iron Stride still invisible?
Currently, yeah.
Okay, I move there. And use my second attack on this guy. Whoop.
Definitely hits. Who with that? This one, as it's dissipating, you can hear sigh relief.
And use the rest of my move.
As it does give a sigh relief, though. Iron Stride.
Yeah.
You hear one line. It resonates in the back of your head. Then you actually see and remember part of the bunker. As you can actually hear A5.
A5.
What's your name?
You sunk my battleship.
Are you going and beat up Brad?
But it resonates with you. This was your first name
Oh.
before Adel gave you a name.
A5.
Million.
I have slots. Good.
Enlarge the bird. Enlarge Misky.
They should totally shatter half of our team.
Yeah, do that.
He did it before.
Input radius. Large.
Are you legit going to actually shatter us?
Uh-oh.
Yes. Yes, I am.
There's 3 small boys left, really?
I should get rid of them in one go. It's fine.
This is
Yeah,
payback.
okay.
Hey, you guys can take it.
This is payback for me
Payback
trying
for
to
what?
deal with all the things when you turn into a useless fucking crab.
You, that crab does more damage than you.
It certainly didn't do anything.
Yeah, 'cause I never got back to my turn. You all blasted me, so I'm blasting you.
I didn't do shit for you. Thank you very much.
You blasted me on a regular basis originally, so it's only fair.
You should center it on
Alright,
this.
my
so you
thing
hit
does way
Malus
less
for
damage
no
than
good reason.
it does. So it'll be on everything. Yes, level 2.
Alrighty.
Alright then.
All these just
However it is.
dissipate.
We all also making saves.
Yes,
Correct. It is everything.
Excellent. I love to be nearly dead.
Misky
Who's
himself.
close to me?
Misky is.
But-
You'll get a +2 if you're within 10 feet.
Alright,
They're
so-
all-
That's not gonna help.
yeah, that's definitely not helping, unfortunately.
Did it hit me?
It wouldn't hit you for where I believe she positioned it. It's only 15.
I mean, if it's hitting Telrath and it's hitting us, it's probably going to hit Valus.
So I rolled a
Pretty sure there's one
14.
here.
So I also failed.
Alright,
Hooray!
Alrighty.
So how much damage?
The 19. Suddenly just.
Oh.
And you.
Okay. The only health I've lost is because of Millie.
Nice.
For that, especially for what's left on the ship, I believe it would be a good point to call there, as some people are tired.
Very cool, very cool.
And then I use 5 charges on my healing stuff to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Einstrad didn't roll his save.
No, I didn't think
You
actually
really
did.
didn't have to hit him, but okay.
Roll it. Roll it.
I
Roll
want
it!
to hit him.
I will hit you back with my fist.
Wow, that's pathetic.
Already done that.
Yep.
I rolled 3 ones.
Well, I'm
Alright.
fine.
Yeah, you.
Took
Okay.
half
You'll
damage.
take half.
Yeah, only half.
How much do I take? Half.
10.
And then.
I'm sorry, but you'll heal 8.
Oh, we all heal 8.
I rolled 3 ones.
Oh.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Impressive.
Hmm.
Since we sort of ended the fight, you can just assume Bellis went downstairs and killed the rest of them.
Oh no. I'm gonna stop you right there. I do it personally.
So, you release the last 2 shadows as you come upon the last wraith. You recognize this. The final one you remember. This was the woman, the engineer, who fixed you, upgraded you, customized you when Adol gave you a second name. Almost like a wash, unique feeling finally, as you release her from death. You finally remember the name that Adol gave you. It was Yorkson.
You cut out there, what?
You remember the name that Adol had given you, which was Yorkson. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Come back upstairs.
Mm.
Can I just walk over? I think I understand now, Brad. How you feel pain.
Oh. Iron Stride, are you okay?
We should continue.
You know, I guess before we end the session, and before Iron Strike comes up to deliver that depressing news, I'm gonna go test that. I want to jump off.
And
I want to see if I float or not.
Okay, bye, friend.
and Bayless, Iron Stride, and Misky, inspiration points.
Oh, I already have inspiration and I haven't used it.
Gotta start using it.
Oh, did you just give us inspiration?
Yes.
I've already got it. I haven't used it.
Same.
I'll just keep that in the back corner.
In his back pocket. Alright, so I will get the XP.
I'm going to sleep. I'll see y'all later.
Good night, Nicola. As do the Iron Stride, remembering his old life.
Iron Stride, I hope you're okay.
What was that?
Iron Stride, I hope you're fucking okay. It's
he's
sad.
not.
I'm
He's
so
not okay.
sad.
He's not okay. I'm not okay.
You put me in a small space, fucking Josh, and then you throw darkness in there, and all I can think of is, I already did this with the siren. Why am I reliving being in darkness in a small room?
The siren, the slaves. Soft weeping and moan.
I mean, I've freed 2 people with kindness, so I've got that going for me.
Killed them with kindness.
I'm just fucking sad now.
Killed Commander Constant. ironic name for a cruel woman.
Right. Do we now call you Yorkie? Yorkshire pudding?
After hearing everything that they had suggested this was all about suddenly, I'm not sure I want that name.
$1,840.
So we will be at 31,557.
Love it.
An improvement has been made.